He says, I find myself sometimes having boring conversations with people. What advice do you have to become more open, expressive, risky, and genuine in everyday conversations, particularly with new people? Well, you've got to get in the habit of taking a sincere, authentic interest in other people, being curious about other people. And if you tend to be introverted and shy and it's not something you really feel like doing, because a lot of guys that have a hard time conversing with other people, especially women, they're always focused on what do I say? What do I do? What stories do I tell? And in reality, what creates human rapport, anybody that's been in sales, typically people that are in sales do really well with my book, because creating rapport and creating a friendship really is about asking questions and being interested in who the other person is. And so when you're focused on talking about things with somebody that they're really super interested in, it makes it easy to ask open-ended questions, and then they'll do most of the talking. That creates rapport, because what do you do when you see somebody that you're close to? Hey, how have you been? What have you been up to lately? How's the wife? How's the kids? How's that girl you were seeing? You still live with your girlfriend? How's your parents? Where'd you grow up? What'd you do this weekend? It's like you ask those kind of questions that you really want to know what's going on with them. And we all love to talk about ourselves. Human beings our favorite person to talk about is us. And when we come across somebody who really wants to listen to us, because the reality is most people live kind of boring lives. Even those girls that you think are super hot and interesting, what are they typically doing on a weekend? Sitting around the pool, scrolling through their phone, not really doing a whole hell of a lot. People people that we perceive has such exciting and interesting lives, it's just they're regular people. So don't put anybody on a pedestal. Take a sincere, authentic interest and really develop your skills of just asking people the kinds of questions that they would enjoy answering. Whatever the venue is that you happen to be at or the social function, you can use things and people in that particular environment as conversation starters to talk about what's going on with the people around you or the stuff that you're involved in that is around you. And you have to make it a habit, because if you haven't done it enough, what's going on there? You don't have confidence. Well, what is confidence? Confidence is doing what you know how to do and doing it really well. And if you've never been really risky or outgoing or starting conversations with other people, well, the only way you're going to get better, repetition is the mother of skill, is to open that big hole in your face and just start asking questions. Be curious about other people. And a good place to do that is somewhere like a mall or a beer and wine festival or some kind of art fair or an art gallery. Anything that you can do where there's stuff to observe and participate in, where you can ask questions of the people that are there that tend to be the experts, and just getting in the habit of asking people's opinions on things.